For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Chris Richardson Show. Currently joined by Wheeling University head men's basketball coach Chris Richardson. And Chris, you guys are getting ready for the season. You have one more exhibition tomorrow against Northern Kentucky, and then you kick things off on Friday. Talk about how you guys are getting ready and your excitement for the season.
Yeah, well, you can tell you're a football guy, Zach, because you said kick it off. We're going to tip it off Friday night up the hill. But, yeah, we're definitely enthusiastic about, the start of the season, as every coach in the league is. And I think everybody at our level, where last year things were some leagues didn't play, some leagues did play, some leagues play a shortened schedule. I think everybody's excited to get back to a somewhat normal schedule. And I know there's still going to be protocols in place to put the health and safety of our student athletes and our coaches and the game officials first, but we're excited to get going this weekend, and we're excited to kind of be back to normal a little bit from a competitive standpoint.
And for you guys, you have a lot of veteran pieces returning. Jordan Reed, Jared Haynes, your top two scorers from last year. What's it like having so many veteran pieces coming back to lead this unit?
Well, it's huge because, number one, we're so far ahead of where we were a year ago just because there's more familiarity. I learned what buttons to push with those guys from a coaching and a motivation standpoint. They learn what I expect, what our standards are as a program, and we know what we're doing. Last year it was like having 17, 18 freshmen where we're teaching everything for the first time, and so those guys are way far ahead in that regard. But with Jarrett and Jordan in particular, and Alex Humphreys, who also was a senior last year, those guys all made the conscious choice to come back. So to me, that was a sign that we're doing things certainly that they enjoy being a part of, and they wanted to come back and be a part of it more. So just from a locker room standpoint, a familiarity standpoint, it's huge. And most importantly, they're comfortable as leaders to where we have six freshmen. They're able to lead them, push them in the right direction. A lot of times, stuff that maybe a year ago I would have to coach or pinpoint or stop practice to correct, they're doing a lot of that themselves because they know what's expected. So anytime you have familiarity, it's important, but it's essential when you're trying to build a program.
And you mentioned those newcomers coming in. What has it been like incorporating this recruiting class this year into what you already have?
Yeah, it's been fun. We've got a great group of 6 young men, and some of them will play early. Some of them may play later in the year. Some of them probably won't play at all this year and redshirt. But all 6 of them are going to be big pieces to what we're building here. So it's made practice more competitive. It's enhanced our chemistry. I'm excited to see if those guys can help us win some games here coming up very soon.
Currently joined by Wheeling University men's basketball coach Chris Richardson. And Chris, you guys are going to take on Northern Kentucky in an exhibition tomorrow. Talk about that game, and what are you looking for your guys?
Just continued improvement. We did not play very well at Canisius, and we had not practiced a whole lot going into that game. That game was basically a week after the start of official practice. So, ironically, we'll see some of the same things offensively from Northern Kentucky that we saw from Canisius, and it's something that we'll see a lot during the year. So, continued improvement defending that. And then, they're going to present some major challenges for us offensively with their matchup zone defense. They're one of the best in the country at the matchup zone. And so, chance for us to go play a quality opponent, to say the least, one of the best mid-major teams in the country, and get ready for this weekend. The whole point of playing these exhibition games is kind of twofold. Number one, give our players a great experience playing against top-level competition. And number two, more immediate, just get us ready for the rigors of our schedule, which is very difficult. So, we'll play a great team tomorrow night, and then we'll turn around and play 2 great teams this weekend. So just looking for continued improvement, and hopefully we see that.
And for you, you're in your second year as head coach here at Wheeling. What's changed for you from year 1 to year 2, and how have you grown from it?
Just, last year every gym we went to, I had to figure out where the locker room was, who the people were at the table, how our games operated. So, just being more familiar, settling into the role. Had a full off season as opposed to a little bit of a month of an off season from last year, getting the job late July and starting school late August. So, and most importantly, I'd say the thing I'm more familiar with more than anything is our team, our players. So, really excited to be here for year 2 and continue to get this thing built, and excited about not just what we can do in the short term, but what we're trying to do long term here.
And then when you guys get your regular season schedule started, you have 4 road games in 6 days. What are you looking for your guys, and what are some keys to success over that stretch?
Yeah, your defense has got to travel. So you've got to take your defense on the road, and your defense better be pretty good to do that. So we're trying to get better defensively, and we want to be the toughest team on the floor every night. So if we can do that, we can do that whether it's home or away. So some of the areas we're trying to grow in the off season and going into year 2, those things are things that have to help us win on the road. And we had a little bit of success on the road last year. I think we won. I don't know how many road games we won, but we won a handful. And so, hopefully we can continue that because we're going to be on the road a lot here to start the season.
Thanks, Chris. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you very much. Go Cards.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.